Pieces assembling glue, the vibe is tight. Crafting dreams in the morning light. Threads and fabric, needles and glue, creating magic, just me and you. Sunday fun day, feel the beat. Hands are moving, can't take a seat. Quilt and sew it, make it glow. Sharing the skills, let the love flow. Linda's here with her crafty flair, spinning ideas, filling the air. Shon is dancing, tools in hand. Together we conquer the craft land. Sunday fun day, feel the beat. Hands are moving, can't take a seat. Quilt and sew it, make it glow. Sharing the skills, let the love flow. Laser beams cutting shapes so clean. Colors collide like a vivid dream. Tips and tricks pass round the crowd, creating together, hearts so proud. Sunday fun day, feel the beat. Hands are moving, can't take a seat. Quilt and sew it, make it glow. Sharing the skills, let the love flow. Linda's here with her crafty flair, spinning ideas, filling the air. Shon is dancing, tools in hand. Together we conquer the craft land. Linda's here with her crafty flair, spinning ideas, filling the air. Shon is dancing, tools in hand. Together we conquer the craft land. Sunday fun day, feel the beat. Hands are moving, can't take a seat. Quilt and sew it, make it glow. Sharing the skills, let the love flow. Let the love flow. Let the love flow.
Hello, everybody. Miss Linda, you on mute, girl. You're on mute.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm
Look
fine.
at your
How
little
are you?
friend. Good.
I know,
Say hey,
girl.
everybody.
She know what I told her. Honey.
Wow. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Sunday. Let's see who we got in here. I see all the people. Hey, y'all. Hey. Let's see. I'm scrolling back up to the top. Hey, Miss Kelly. Hey, Miss Melody. Hey, DB. Let's see who else I see out there. Who you see, Miss Linda? Hey, Miss
Miss
Angie.
Melody Thomas. Miss
Yeah.
Lori. Picture Me Crafting. Keisha
Look,
Elliott.
I don't know who the Suge Love is, but hey, girl, hey. I think that's a lady. Miss
That's
Jennifer. Hey, Miss Jennifer.
Nikki. Hey. Oh, she
Hey,
finally.
Miss Nikki.
Hey, Miss
Hey,
Alexis.
hey, Miss Miranda.
Donzel.
How y'all doing? Hey, Miss
Y'all doing?
Joy.
Hope you're feeling
Let's
better, Miss
see.
Joy.
Hey, Miss Alice. Let's see.
Oh, Miss Nikki said I made it.
Miss Campbell, Miss Patricia, Miss Keisha, Shay Shay. Say hey, Miss Shay Shay. Miss Norma. Wait, who is that? Faye Norman. Hey, Miss Faye. Um, Miss Anastasia. Look, she just looking. Miss Mary Brown, Miss Marla Moore. Hey, everybody. Welcome in, Miss Doris. I see a lot of people. Hey, so,
And Patricia. Oh,
hey, Donzel.
Miss Nikki said I made it.
Hey, Miss Nikki. Oh boy, who else? If I missed anybody, I'm sorry, but welcome in, everybody. Welcome in to all of our members, all the subscribers. Thank you all for being here again with us on yet another Sunday Fun Day. So, Miss Linda, what you been up to today?
Nothing, just
Just huh? Yo, you on mute? You hit the mute button some kind of way.
No, I didn't. My hand must have hit the. Mine always touch screen. But
Okay.
no, I'm chilling, Miss Shawn. Everything's good. How's your day going?
So far, so good. I cannot complain. But let me tell y'all before we get started, because y'all know how we do in the shenanigans, we're gonna do a quick wellness check-in on Miss Joy because y'all know she wasn't feeling well. So I told her I would give her a quick call so she could tell everybody how she doing and y'all can hear her voice.
She's in the room, Miss Shawn.
Oh, hey, Miss Joy.
Because y'all knew she wasn't feeling well. I told her I would give her a quick call so she could tell everybody how she's doing.
Hey, Miss Joy.
And y'all can hear her voice.
She need to
Uh-oh.
mute her phone. I mean, mute her whatever she's
The
listening
other
to.
one. Hey, Miss Joy, can you hear me?
Yeah. Miss Shon.
How you doing?
Can they hear me?
Yes, ma'am. You got to turn your other device down.
Hi there, hold there, you there. I'm doing fine. I'm doing a lot better. I appreciate oh, I need to mute. Oh.
Uh-oh. There you go.
Okay, now, can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, no echo.
No
I
echo.
love this community. I love you guys. Thank you for all your prayers. I'm doing much better. I promise to take care of myself and promise to what I'm supposed to fix all my broken projects that I promised to do.
Hey,
I
your
love you
UFOs
guys.
will still be sitting there once you get better. So, hey, they'll be waiting on you.
Really, y'all got to know how much I love you and appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Well, look, you take care of yourself. Everybody says they're praying for you. They're so glad you're feeling better. So, look, just take care of yourself. And, I'll be checking on you.
Okay, I love you all.
Love you too.
Keep praying, keep crafting, and stay diva.
Yes, ma'am. Will do.
Okay.
All right. Talk to you later.
Wait.
Uh
I'm
huh.
gonna say my favorite line.
What's your favorite line?
Remember, when you're going through hell, don't stop, keep going. That's the only way God can heal you and get you through it. And know I'm always loving you, encouraging you, and lifting you up in prayer. Bye.
Okay. All right. Bye bye, Miss Joy.
Bye, everybody.
All righty. Bye bye.
All right. Okay. So, Miss Joy, she says she's doing okay. She's getting better. So, continue to pray for her. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, now, what you been doing this week? What you get done this week, Miss Linda? I
Nothing,
see
girl.
some stuff
I just been.
behind you, girl.
It's
Don't be
been.
saying nothing.
Hold up. It's been real cold, and I just been slacking.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Look. Ooh, I just messed my glasses up even more. So what you been doing in your slackingness? Because
um.
I know slacking to you is different for us. Like, slacking might mean you only did 4 things this week versus 25 or something like that. What you make this
I,
week?
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's something
Um.
behind you that looks like it's different from, I mean, it almost like a little umbrella
Oh,
back there, but
I made a new Christmas skirt for my other Christmas tree that's going in the back of the house.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Miss
did
Jennifer Hancock said she has to say she been very lazy, no projects
yeah,
this week.
she said that earlier. I was like, I couldn't believe that.
I know Miss Jennifer always doing some cool projects. You want to show the
Mm.
people your new tree skirts
Oh
for
yeah,
the
I
other?
did a tree skirt. I did a tree skirt. One of the ladies, um, uh, I'm not gonna say challenge me, but yeah, they wanted to do a tree skirt, so I did it.
Okay.
This is all sewing
Hey, Miss
except the
Sylvia.
extra.
I know that tree skirt. Well, it wouldn't be Linda if it wasn't extra girl. I'm just saying. Oh,
It's
now
just
that's
a
so cute. Uh-oh. And it's
it's
got your
just a
truck in there.
yeah. I had to put my truck on there, but it's just a tree skirt. That's gonna be for the second or the third tree that's in my house. It's just a tree skirt, and I put the plaid. I guess y'all want to call it plaid. That's what I call it on the
Okay.
back, but it's just a tree skirt.
That's
I did
cute.
add embroider to it. I did that. I did add the embroider.
Oh,
Um,
let's see. Let's see. That's so cute. Wait, what does it say? Have yourself or something Christmas.
what did it say? Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Oh, that's cute. I love the
Um,
little girl up at the top.
yeah, yeah, and I had to put my boy on there. But yeah,
Yes, yes.
that's
Hey, Shantae,
yeah.
welcome in. That's cute. There's
Um,
another one. But how much embroidered? You got the truck embroidered. You
I
got
got
the
the
little
truck.
girl. What's the deer thing? It looks like
It
something
says
deer.
"Old Dear." Yes, it says "Old Dear." Christmas is
Oh,
here.
that's cute.
But yeah, that's what I did.
What's the back? Wait, wait, wait. The back looks different. What's on the back?
Plaid.
Okay, all right for the plaid. That
Yeah,
is cute. Hey, Precious Pieces. Hey, Miss
hey.
Beverly.
But other than that, yeah,
Hey,
that's what
Miss
I
Linda
did.
Gray.
Um, that's what I did. I was gonna do another one in black and red, but maybe
Hmm.
later.
Okay,
But
that came out cute.
yeah,
That
that
came out super cute.
yeah. But other than that, what's going on with you, Miss Sean?
So I was traveling last week. So because of that, I'm tell y'all, I went to Afrotech. And if you have never been to Afrotech, Afrotech is a conference for African American and anybody of African descent, color, or anybody who not. If you want to go, you can go. It's open, but it's called Afrotech. It's for technologists. A lot of artists. It's kind of like South by Southwest, but um, it's Afrotech. I mean, it's all black, literally. Every time you see somebody, they probably black. But I went to that because I am a technologist. So by trade, I'm in technology. I've been in technology for over 30 years. And when I tell you, it was so much fun and so energetic. And I just love seeing the young people there and talking to them about all the things that they're doing and all the stuff that they have going on. And just being able to be in it. It's a whole vibe. You learn so much new stuff about tech and security and how to do things. And I mean, it was really, really good. So I enjoyed myself at Afrotech. So that was fun. And I was there for the whole week. So I didn't get a whole lot done this week. I did work some more on the quilt, the Black Santa quilt. So I am continuing that, and I'll show you guys this time. What's that?
Hold on a minute. Miss Lori Campbell asked, Miss Sean, where did you get your African American fabric from?
I don't know what you talk. So are you talking? I'm not sure what African American fabric. Since I really
Okay.
hadn't shown any, like from last week, that fabric came from a lot of different places. So like, if you're talking about the little L's that had the black fabrics in there, um, so I've had those for several years. I think I must have gotten them from, what is the name of the company? Um, I got them from a quilt store in Dallas, and ooh, it's called Quilt. It's in Louisville. Um, Quilt World, Quilt Galaxy. No, Quilt Country. I got it from Quilt Country, or maybe it's Country Quilting. I don't know. It's in Louisville, Texas, and it's a big store. But they had a lot of different types of fabric that did have like the variety of like these little elves. I mean, I've had this fabric for over 3 years now because I bought a lot of it when I saw it. The other thing that I worked on this week, I made earrings. I've been working on earrings. I think it's called Quilt Country though. So look at these little earrings I made.
That is cute.
So these are little scissors. Y'all know I love scissors, so I had to make me some scissors.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay,
I know,
girl.
in green. So I made me some scissors, some scissors.
Hey, Miss
Oh,
Ann.
hey, and yes, YouTube has changed to show what you have as your name because of different type for security purposes is one. The other thing is it was what was it? It was security purposes and to make sure that when trolls and things like that were coming through and you wanted to report them, they would get reported properly. So that was it's a whole big thing. Yes, Quilt Country. That's it, Faith. That's it. Quilt Country in Louisville. Yes. So, and they have an online store. So they do have an online store, and they like it's a huge quilt store. When I first went in there, I thought I was in Candyland because they got all the fabrics, every last fabric you can think of. But I heard they got bought out or someone new took over, so I haven't been in there since then. Okay, she said that's my channel name. So okay, so it's
Mhm.
showing channel name instead of whatever name we're
Hey,
displaying. I'm not
Jenny.
so, but yeah, so I did that, and then I finished. I've been not finished. I've been making my I've been making my squares for the Black Santa quilt. So I'm gonna show y'all because I made some little ones. They came out so cute. So I'm making my little
Oh.
squares.
So how
For
far you got on that?
oh, child, I got a long way to go. I got a couple more, lots more blocks to make.
Mm.
But I've been making blocks. So, but
Hey,
they're coming
Stacy.
together. They are coming
Hey, Faith.
together.
Hey, Jenny Owens.
So here's some more of them. So I'm
Oh,
making
you
the
paper
blocks.
piecing them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
paper's off. But yeah.
Oh, you
So
been busy. Mm.
yes, ma'am. So yes. So I'm working on my blocks. Got all my blocks going. I'm working on some smaller ones now that I can use as little anchors. Um, and so
Oh, they're
yeah.
paper pieced.
Huh, yep, these little ones were
The
paper
smaller
piece.
ones. Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Yep, I paper pieced those. Remember I used I'm using Miss Layla's book because I wanted to try it because I want to do a whole quilt of hers. And then I have some other ones that I'm going to be working on later on for next year. So for next year there's going to be a big challenge. Um there's going to be a big paper piecing challenge that I'm going to put out there for everybody. So just stay tuned. So if you haven't started practicing your paper piecing, get your paper piecing practicing in because we will have a challenge that will become kind of a sew along. Thank you, thank you. So, but yes, 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 yes. And that, I mean, I think for this week, because I wasn't really home, I also got some of my orders done. For those of you who will be participating in our the by Annie jacket, I have to make a call to the distributor, so Checkers, because I went and looked at my account yesterday to see when the patterns were going to ship, and they haven't shipped yet. So I'm going to call them tomorrow to find out when they're going to ship because I had plans to have them shipped out this week. But our sew along is scheduled for Black Friday, which I'm excited about because I've taken all day Black Friday off so that we can sew and have some good sewing time and make our jacket. So stay tuned for those of you who did sign up and did purchase the pattern from me. You will be getting an email for all the sew along information and all of that good stuff. What I will do is that the jacket back. No, it's the entire jacket. Yes. So if you purchase the pattern from me, I will be sending you an email with the fabric, because I can send you the back part of the that has the fabric requirements, so you can actually start thinking about what fabrics you want to use. We got almost a month, so but you have some time to start doing that and start looking at it. So yes, so the fabric for the jacket should be cotton. Um because it is completely a jacket. So like it's a jacket. Um so yes. What else? What else? What else? I think that's all I worked on this week, Miss Linda, because I really was gone. Like,
Yeah.
I came in here, I tried to straighten up a little bit because I had like stuff everywhere. Oh, the other thing, a I got Happy Mail from Shannon's Fabrics, which
Mm.
I'm gonna do a video for this week so you guys can see what Shannon's Fabrics has sent and what they are doing with Cuddle. Oh my word. They now, and I'm gonna give you a sneak snippet of it. They now have Cuddle that you can use to make it's quilting Cuddle. We've been quilting with our Cuddle for years, but this one is super, super thin. So very nice. Like very nice. So stay tuned. There'll be a video this week to show you all of that. I
Oh,
cannot wait.
I know what she's talking about. She's talking about the clasp for the back of that denim jacket. Hint, hint.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Mhm.
Yes, yes, Miss Serena. So I have to reach out to the lady that owns that pattern, Miss. I think her name was Miss Renee. I think is her name, or Miss Sharon, something like that. Maybe Miss Jennifer. I don't know. Anyway, I got her name, and I will reach out to her because I can purchase her patterns and get that on pre-order too. Because I think that would be a fantastic sew along to do the back of the denim jacket. So stay tuned. It's on the list. So we'll definitely, I think that would be wonderful. But yes, thanks for the reminder. All right, Miss Linda, what else you been working on? I showed y'all my little thing. I made this little box.
Oh yeah. So a young lady hit me up about that, and oh wow, many as she won't. But yeah, so I did me some last night for myself. Um, I did me some I did mm, pink and purple last night for my
Ooh.
myself. But yeah,
Now
um
pink and purple sounds nice too.
yeah, I did that last night, the pink and purple. Um, but yes, that's about it.
Did you do
Uh,
any stock? Did you do stockings? You didn't do stockings, did you?
I did do a stocking. I did that stocking last week. I think it's up there on the wall. I did that
What
stocking
is that
last week. But
behind
let me
you?
ask you something. While you was
Okay.
out running around, did you get a chance to stop to Dollar Tree to get you some of them socks and them ornaments?
I did not.
Mm.
But I already had the socks because I wear Dollar Tree socks.
Well,
Cause
it's a
y'all know
pretty
I
good,
like to be extra. I have all the little Reese's cup, all them socks.
yeah, it's a pretty good thing if you want to do some stocking stuffers or whatever. But
Hmm.
yeah, yeah,
Yes. So we were talking about stocking stuffers and things that you can put in there. Sometimes I don't think people think about the fact that when we do embroidery and all this kind of stuff, that you could actually give towels as gifts, like
yes.
your
They're good
different
sellers
kitchen
around the
towels.
holidays too.
They are. And you could do like this one here is for
Yes,
a
Miss
medical
Patricia.
physician. What you can't see is at the bottom because it's white on white. I don't know. Um, it says like you, precious and few,
Mhm.
but it's white on white. But that was the request for white on white. I was like, but you can't see it. But okay, whatever.
Miss Kelly said, "Put that in my box." Your box already sealed, full, and gone. But yes, Miss Patricia, um, I keep calling this thing Shrek. But stitch a pair of stitch
hmm
socks, you'll be amazed. Just stocking stuffers. Well, I got a granddaughter that loves this, whatever this is, character.
Stitch.
hmm And oh yeah, it's going right in her.
And so they have so that's like a Christmas ball.
Yeah, it's a Christmas
It's like a
ornament.
bug. Okay.
It's a
That's
Christmas
cute.
ornament from Dollar Tree. Yeah, and then you put the socks in there. The label from the socks, you put it on there. Yeah, throw it in
hmm
this stocking.
Okay, that's cute. And so the bottom of the thing comes off. How you got the socks in there? The bottom comes off.
Yeah, it comes off.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. Look, you can fill it
I,
with candy and stuff
y'all
too.
already know I got a Coca-Cola pair around here. I got a Coca-Cola. I got a Coca-Cola ornament around here. Yeah, I do.
That's a good
hmm
idea.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cute. Miss Linda, what you do? Miss Patricia say I saw that
I think she's talking about the sock and the ornament.
on the ornament. Yeah, that's cute. That is really cute.
High
Mm-hmm.
stitching. What is that?
Shantae. That's
Stitching
Miss
heart. Okay, Miss Shante. Yeah, I think that's really neat. I know some people were saying, teachers, gifts and all that. Hey, I mean, whatever. You know,
Yeah, Miss Miss Vera say they are also sewing
I
puff
did too.
vests using those socks.
hmm
Yeah, I saw that too. Miss
Yep.
Patricia says I already have the ornaments. I bought a lot of them last year.
Last, didn't I tell you that we made
Oh, I
snow
made
globes?
snow
Remember I
globes.
told you
Yep.
they're up
Yep.
in the attic, but I refuse to go up there. No, thank you. Mm.
Yes, yes. Okay, so what we're gonna do today, Miss Linda? So I got my embroidery machine over here, and I'm still working on my squares too. So I got two things going on. Oh, you
Well,
know what?
I'm gonna make Bentley some Christmas hand towels that I got with dogs on them, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna make two of them for him.
Okay.
Um, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Put his
So,
initial on it.
oh, that's gonna be cute. So I have in my embroidery hoop, I have I'm gonna make a label for a quilt.
Okay.
So um yep. So I'm gonna make a label for a quilt because what happens is when you start doing your quilting, you don't think about the label. Well, you should always make a label. Now, let me tell you something about the label because we want to get fancy and we want to do all these things. Now, you have made this nice, soft cotton or cuddle quilt. Don't
Mm.
go sticking something hard and rough on the quilt. Like, use another soft piece of cotton because I can see somebody like, oh, I want to make it cute, and I'm gonna go add some vinyl and all this other stuff. Now you just added a rough piece of material to a pretty soft thing. Don't do that. And
Are
you
you
don't know
talking to me?
how anybody. I mean, if the shoe fits. I mean, I'm just saying. Just saying. Use something soft. So like, hey, I can have my moments where I want to do something creative too, right? But it's one of those things where you got to keep it soft so that making it with cotton and embroidering is really good. Now, if you can't embroider, you could use sublimation, so you can sublimate on it. You can even use some really nice vinyl. Like if you want to put like what did we were talking about the other day. So if you use glitter vinyl, because that will not
It's
wash
thicker.
away.
It's
Yeah,
thicker.
it's
Mhm.
thicker. And so by putting that on the label, that may help, if you're trying to be creative with your label. It doesn't need to be very big, like a 3 by 3, at the most a 4 by 4. And that would be really cute too. So I'm gonna make a label, but let me show y'all this. So I y'all know, so Midway Wool has gotten me into my what's it called? Proddy and punch needle era. So I
Mm.
made this little ornament.
Oh.
It doesn't have the thing, but I made this little ornament the other day just sitting around. And this is a Kimberbell ornament, but I'm gonna tell you what,
Mine's right
Midway
there.
Wool is the one that got me into it because I just been punch needling all over the place.
Hmm.
So I got that going. I'm gonna have that going in that machine, and then I will be still working on my little paper piecing over here. What you gonna be doing? You said Bentley and his towel.
Yep.
What's the towel material? What's the towel? What's his towel look like? Oh, you got one out and one in.
Yep. There's one. Well, here's the other one right here. Here's his towels.
Oh, those are cute. What did it say? Happy holidays or happy holiday. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's cute. It
Yep.
is, punch needle is relaxing. Like I have found that that's something that I can do while I'm sitting on the couch. I really, really like it. And they have um some inexpensive kits. And if you check out, I have a link down below to Midway Wool. And let me just tell you, super cute. They have one that I want. So I want that ho 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 one for Christmas so that can make me a pillow. I can see it's got like the boots and the ho 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 at the bottom. I want that. So I need to go ahead and try to get that one ordered for me so um I can actually put that on my sofa for Christmas. So I need to go ahead and make it before Thanksgiving so I can get that done. But yes,
Oh, you
yes,
gonna make
yes, yes.
another pillow?
Yes, ma'am.
You ain't gonna have
The
nowhere
first
to sit. You ain't gonna have nowhere to sit with all these pillows.
girl. Well, no, all of them aren't mine. Like the pillows I made last Sunday, somebody bought those pillows. They weren't
Okay.
mine. But yeah, no, those not no. But you're right though. I got a lot of pillows. Honey got two of them on the couch, and then the rest of them we just gonna replace pillows. Mm-mm, gonna replace
Yeah.
them. All right. So ready to get this party started?
Let's get it started. Ha. Yes.
Okay, guys. So, guys, what are y'all working on? Anybody working on anything? Anybody got any big sewing things they're gonna be doing this week? I like these earrings. They super cute. I like them. I like them. Okay, before I turn on these. Oh shoot! I just burned myself.
Uh-oh. Be careful.
I know the iron is on over here. I got the iron on back there because I've been working on my little quilt that I got to get up out of here. Yeah, I'm okay, Miss Keisha. I burnt myself though. Let me tell you, that iron is hot. All right. Ooh, she's embroidering cards right now. And you know what? That looks
Yeah, I
so
did that
good,
last
Miss
year.
Sabrina.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
did that last year.
They,
Yeah.
I love the look of an embroidered card. You know, they're good for like
Hmm.
they're good for Christmas gifts. People can keep them, but you think about it too. That's a good thing for Valentine's Day. If you know
Hmm.
somebody is getting ready to propose, or somebody's that's even great for a birth announcement. Y'all
Hmm.
probably hadn't thought about that, huh? But birth announcements with that would be really good.
Miss Jenny said, I finally
Miss.
finished my son's girlfriend birthday quilt from last year that I've been working on making the quilt label. Yes,
Okay.
I started two
Yes.
more new quilts too, but we ain't
Oh,
gonna tell
did
nobody.
you?
Mhm.
So what colors are you using for the new quilts?
It's yellow, like a bluish, um,
Hey, Mom.
hey mom, like that, Miss Shawn.
Oh, that's cute. I like the butterfly. I mean, not butterflies. I like the bees.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cute. Now let's talk about these towels. Now, Miss Linda, it
Miss
looks like.
Bedazzle says she's cutting squares with her scanning cut. All right,
All
girl.
right, now use your scan and cut. So now, Miss Linda, what I see that you have right there is looks like you have a topper on
Yes, ma'am.
yours. What topper are you using?
Well, I use nothing but heat away.
Right. So if you guys don't know what heat away is, it is a stabilizer that is used on top of things that have a pile. So like Miss Linda's towel is thicker, it has a pile. So those any of those garments that may have fluff or pile to it, you may want a topper. That's going to keep your stitches on top. And so heat away, what that does is when she puts the iron on it, it just bubbles up and rolls off. So you have heat away, you have a wash away, and there's even kind of a sheer topper as well that's kind of like white but sheer. So there's several different toppers, and that's a different stabilizer. That's for the top of the material. So a topper is just that. It goes on top when you have something with pow. I'm not necessarily using a topper. And that's just because my fabric isn't pow. So Miss Marina says she's been scared to try it. So Miss Marina, I will tell you one thing. When I first started using the heat away, I was a little afraid too. But honey, let me tell you, it is so much better than trying to wet your fabric to get something off of there because you don't really want to wet it. And I know for years that's what's happened, right? People have wet the garments and then it goes over to you give it over to your customer or whatever, but it's so much better when you can actually just wipe it off. And I mean, when you put that heat on there and it just bubbles off, and you don't have to do anything with it.
That's all I use. I don't like the water. The wet.
Mm,
Yeah, I don't like that
yeah.
because when
So
you're
the
doing
other thing
towels,
to
it changes a little bit. To
oh, it
me.
does. It does. It really does.
Um. Um.
So Heat Away is made by several different companies. So
Yeah,
we
I know
have
that.
Floriani does have a Heat Away. It's called Heat and Gone. I think it's
Hmm.
called Heat and Gone from Floriani.
Hmm.
Um, I do have some by OESD. And Miss Bedazzling, I actually have them in my Amazon shop. So if you go to GoSavvy.com, GoSavvyDesign.com, and you click on my Amazon affiliates at the top, or my favorites, Amazon favorites, you should see the Heat Away there. So I also have Tearaway and some of the other stabilizers in there as well. Another stabilizer that we don't really talk much about that I use a lot of, and I don't know if you can see that, but on this, it's kind of got like a sheen to it. It is a fusible stabilizer. And I use this a lot of times when I'm about to do um, when I'm about to do something that is has stretch in it, you can use this to make sure that that garment is stable by ironing this onto the garment and then embroidering on it. And so that helps. Miss Linda Gray says she is resting and crocheting.
Yes, honey.
Another one
Mhm.
that I don't think people have seen or maybe used a lot of is this pro. It's like it looks like it has a ton of little holes in it. Trying to get it up close. Let me see if I can get it. But it looks like it has a lot of little holes in it. And basically, this one also is for sports type wear. So it is a cutaway, but it's for sports and sports material and things with a lot of stretch. And it holds those fibers down. So it's a different type of stabilizer. I use that a lot on my polos. That's one I definitely love on my polos.
Thank you.
What else? So there's so many different. One of the things that I did learn when I first started embroidering, because I like to know the history of things. And one of the things that I learned, and I think Miss Linda, we talked about this before, was there are three companies. There were three major companies that made all of the stabilizers. And those three companies just allowed everybody else to come back through and put their name on it. That's how it works. They just put their name on it. So it's a thing. Good night, Miss Jennifer.
Good night, Miss Jennifer.
But yes. That is the heat to go. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Miss
Hi,
Kelly.
Blue Lotus.
Welcome in, Miss Blue. So yes, what are you all working on? Anybody working on any embroidery this week?
No, I'm
So
gonna
now,
work
did you?
on crochet. I'm gonna finish crocheting up them that quilt, whatever you want to call it, this
Oh,
week
okay.
while I'm
Okay.
hibernating.
Oh, while you hibernate.
Yep.
So for all my new embroiderers, when you take out your thread, do not pull your thread from the top on your machine. Make sure you are coming around, following your loop and taking it down and pulling it out. Because what happens is, depending on the thread, most thread has a little bit of fuzz. And so this protects your machine from getting all that lint in there from your threads. Chrissy says she's supposed to embroider a Sassoon cover. I don't even know what that is. Oh, a saxophone cover. Okay, a saxophone cover for the instrument. That should be cool. You got to take pictures of that, Miss Chrissy, and post it in the group because that'll be interesting. I didn't want to change my needle out and back for successful loading. Oh no. Miss Keisha says Miss Keisha, you should be okay with your needle. What's wrong? What's happening? Yeah, so make sure that when you're taking your threads out that you do not pull it up, because if you do, once you start doing that, it takes it and all of that what's called thread dust gets into your machine. Oh, I missed the first part of that. Let me go back up. Okay. She said I missed the first part. Let me go see Miss Keisha. What you saying up there? Oh, my machine has been held hostage by some software. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
And I didn't want to change my needle out to go back to sewing until I was successful with uploading an embroidery design. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, you're gonna have to upload you a design, girl, and get it embroidering. Oh, what Miss Sylvie say she doing, Miss Linda?
She did a tote. Miss
Oh,
Sylvia said she
okay.
did a tote. She just finished making a tote, her first one. That's nice, Miss
Okay.
Sylvia. I would love to see that.
Yes. That's pretty cool. So now, here's another thing. When you talk about stabilizers, Miss Linda, how many names did you ever hear about stabilizers? What you hear people call it? You heard different
Stabilize.
names for it? I know that's because I be making sure.
Stabilizer?
Look, I know people. Some people call it backings.
Yeah.
Some people call it interfacing, and they call it interfacing, and that's not it. Stabilizer is stabilizer. It is not interfacing. Okay, so let's get that straight. For
Yeah.
embroidery, we use stabilizer, and it could be called a backer, but it also could be called a topper because you might put it on top. And
Mm-hmm.
then when you're buying your stabilizers, you have to understand that stabilizers come in a lot of different weights. You think about when you're buying a shirt, you might want to go get a 4 ounce or 7 ounce shirt, maybe even a 12-ounce shirt. Well, stabilizer comes in the different weights as well. You know, as light as a 1.5 ounce, all the way up to like a 3.5 or 3.4 in some people's book. But there's
Mm-hmm.
all different types of stabilizers. But then there's different colors too. So you can get black, you get white. There's some off whites, and then of course you got tearaway, cutaway, and then the specialty backings. And so our water soluble. Because let me tell y'all, the toppers have all kinds of names. You got water soluble, you got aqua mesh, you got aqua vanish, you got what's the other one? They call it water away, or I mean, they whatever it's called, it means you're gonna remove it with water, and
Mm-hmm.
those are toppers. Now there's also something called a badge master, and that's just for it is a pretty thick piece of material, but it has sticky on it, so it has some stickiness on it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, some of them do, some of them don't, but it's basically for making a patch. Okay, if you want to start embroidery with for quilt labels, what machine would you recommend?
Quilt
Um,
labels.
so if you just want to do quilt labels, the eccentric quilter, um, I am pretty partial to Brother machines because I feel like their embroidery machines are they're user friendly. Now, I said that because that's all I've owned. But at Quilt Market, I got an opportunity to play with the Foth embroidery machine. And
Mm.
that thing is a beast. And I absolutely loved it. So I would say go to one of your local stores, one of your local quilt stores, and play with them and test them out. And hopefully they actually have brother machines as well. So you can kind of check it out and see what it looks like, because I'm telling you, it comes out really nice. Okay, so here is this is my little it's gonna be my little quilt what did I call it?
Patch.
Dang, I just not the patch. It's gonna be my little quilt label,
Quilt
but it
label.
says made with a lot of love and a little bit of swearing.
Yes, ma'am. There you go. Mm-hmm.
So that's what it looks like. What you all see come up a little bit. And all I have to do now see, you see on this one, I probably could get, and I will make 3 more. So I'm gonna let it go again. I'm gonna move it down. I should have moved it up here, and then I could have gotten at least 4 in here. But I'm gonna make a couple more, so we don't have to make any more. Chrissy said lots of swearing on her end.
Mm-hmm.
But this just goes to show you that you could actually put your name in there. You can do all of that. So this will go in on the back of my quilt in the corner, in one of the corners. On the back outside or inside. No, this won't go in the shirt at all. So this is just for my quilts.
Quilts. Mm-hmm.
So the labels that I do for my shirts are DTF labels. So that way you don't feel it. Cause I don't like feeling tags in my neck and stuff like that. I was thinking on a shirt. No, I use DTF on my shirts. Yeah. So that way you don't feel it. But yes, that's look, it's easy peasy. I'm about to reset this and move it down. And of course, you know, we don't start our embroidery unless we trace. If you are new to embroidery, always trace. Always trace. Because you don't want to hit nothing. You just want to make sure that your embroidery is going to be in the right spot. And like what I'm doing, I'm not going to be embroidering over what I just did. And I'm giving myself just a little bit of room. And so I'm ready to start the next one. So I ordered the ornaments and I'm looking up heat away, and now I'm thinking about labels. Okay, Shantae. Yes, yes, yes. Look, hey, that's what we do, girl. There's so much stuff. We have to make sure we got it all. So, Miss Linda, what's the thing you making for Bentley? I thought you was just putting his initial. You putting a fancy
I
initial on there?
no, I just that's one. That's one towel. I got 2 towels for him. I told you. Remember?
Okay, okay, okay. Yes, you
Yes,
did.
ma'am.
So this is number towel number 2. Hey,
Yes,
Uni.
ma'am. Hey, Uni. Yes, ma'am. That's This is number 2.
Hey, Miss Sherry.
Hey.
Yes. So, you know, I think when you're any of the stuff that you're working on, when you're doing that stuff, it is so important. Okay. Miss Patricia says embroidery software question. After Embrilliance Essentials, what would be the next one to buy to do patches where the outline fits to the words? It's called patch. It is called, because it used to be called Merrily, but it's called Patch something. Hold, give me 1 second. Let me look, because it used to be called Merrily, but now it is called um. The new one. Let's go to the store. It is called Patch Artist. Yes, Shantae, thank you. Yes, it's called Patch Artist. So that is the one, and right now it's on sale.
Hmm?
Patch Artist is on sale right now.
Hmm.
Looks like until November the 6th. It is 219 where it used to be 259, where it's regular price 259.
Oh, I remember it was cheaper than that, Miss Shawn.
Oh, I do too. That's when I got mine back in the day. Yeah, because I bought Merrily and I got it through mine through Lisa Shaw. So yeah, I've had it for a while now. But yes, Patch Artist. Patch Artist is fun too. I really like that. I really like it a lot. So Miss Linda, what's your favorite stabilizer outside of Heat Away? Anything special you use any most of the time?
um, Stabilizer.
Yes, ma'am. I know you don't like the sticky stabilizer.
Yeah, I don't like the sticky one, but I like the tear away by I all I can tell you is where I get it from. Oh my God, what is that thing? What's the all?
Habidash,
Oh, no, not
all
Haberdash.
brands.
There you go.
I mean, not all brands. I'm sorry. You're talking about all stitch.
All Stitch. Actually, that's why I
Yeah.
got these too. I got two of these. Um, two of these. Oh wow,
Mm,
it lasts a long time. But yeah, all brands.
yep. All stitch. It's all stitch. Because look, let me tell y'all something too. So if you haven't already, like Miss Linda has the big roll, I like pre-cuts. So I like to
Mhm.
buy mine already cut. Especially when I'm doing some type of production embroidery. Like if I'm rolling out 200 um polos, I'm gonna need those suckers to. I'm gonna need this order to be cut. I ain't got time to cut that stuff. Just slap it on the thing and roll on.
Yeah, that's a good thing too. Because when I first got my first machine, four by
Hmm.
four, some of the people been sending me. I think they're 5 by 5. Now I got boxes full of 5 by 5s and stuff, but I'm not gonna, use them because I barely mess with the 4 by 4. But
Right.
I like the pre cuts, but I like my pre cuts to be big.
Hmm. Yeah. And so now you know what? That's a really good thing to say too, Miss Linda, because so like for me, for us, when you have a multi needle, and you're looking at your pre-cuts, do not buy your pre-cuts the exact same size as the hoop. You need the pre-cut to be larger than your hoop. And the reason why is because when you are securing that hoop, you need something on the edges to make sure that it's going to be taut. Uh-oh. So you have to be careful and make sure that if you are buying pre-cuts, you are buying them larger than the hoop. And most of the time they do give you like 5 by 5, 8 by 8,
Mhm.
things like that. And so you want to make sure that for whatever you're going to use it for, I have like really
But
misaligned
see,
this
when you
thing.
got people sending you stuff when you get your first machine, but it didn't take me long to jump up to the big 5 by 7 and then now this big machine. So here I am stuck with all that.
What do you mean the rolls?
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the pre-cuts of the stabilizer, the cutaway. I mean,
Oh, okay.
tearaway.
Yeah. Now another thing, she says Shantae says, I made that mistake and ended up with a bunch of small pre-cuts. Yes.
Hmm.
Faith thinks said, Michonne, what do you say about pulling your thread from the top to decrease the length? So do not pull from the top. So what you do is, so normally what I do is I just follow my thread from here and I just pull it out like this, and I'm just bringing it around and pulling it. So that way I'm not the same way I put it in, which I'm about to thread again. The same way I put it in is the same way I take it out. I just don't take it and pull it up out of there. Or sometimes I'll cut from here and then pull it down through the bottom because it's going to go that channel anyway. You just have to be careful about pulling it back. Yeah, what happens is you get a lot of what's called thread dust. Now, I do have to say, I love my Floriani thread. And y'all know I'm a Floriani girl, but I like it because I feel like it has less lint on it. Oh, you're welcome. But yes. So now, Miss Shante, with those two small ones, I'm gonna tell you what I've done with some of my smaller ones is I have actually taken my smaller ones and started using some of those with things like my caps. I use them in hats. If I'm going to do something with baby clothes, I use it in baby garments. And so just trying to use it in the smaller, because I do have some 3x3s. Uh, can you glue? What did she say first? Can you glue them together? No, ma'am, I wouldn't suggest that. And just because glue could be an irritant to someone, so you have to be careful with glue. So you can, Nicole, overlap some of them in the hoop, but here's where the problem becomes. If your design doesn't cover up the overlap, then you'll have, like, say for instance, it was letters here and then it was a space here. You might have this up on the back of somebody's garment, and then they're looking at it like, why is that? What is this extra piece of thing? And it might scratch somebody or something like that. So you got to be careful when you're overlapping. Where's the overlap going to happen, and how is it going to look when you're done? Because you don't
Miss
want,
Shon.
if you're selling,
Go ahead.
if you're
Go ahead.
selling a garment, you don't want to scratch somebody or any of that kind of good stuff.
I do the same thing, Miss Visionary. I sew mine together. I take them 5x5s and
Mm-hmm.
tar them together, whatever, sew them,
Yep.
and then open them back up and put them in that doggone hoop. Yes, ma'am, I do.
Yeah, that's the same thing Miss Marina says. You can also stitch the small pieces together for in the hoop designs. That's true, because in the hoop designs they cover up most of it anyway.
Shon, your thing over there stitching his butt off.
Yeah, it's running, girl.
Yeah, I did
Look, this
one,
was
but I used the wrong
my first
stabilizer,
baby.
so I'm gonna try it again. Oh,
Oh
I'm on
no,
my
what
first
happened?
baby too, Miss Shon. The one I did, the tag I made yesterday, I didn't use the right stabilizer.
Oh, okay. No,
I didn't use the
ma'am,
right
nothing is
stabilizer, so
wasted. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Nothing is wasted, Miss Nicole.
you're right,
Because
Miss Nicole.
look, that's why we do like scrap busting. Like there's a couple of videos on the channel that goes through and talks about how we use scraps. Because there's so many things you can do with your scraps, and making sure like you can reuse some of those things. Like I have some big ones, like the yesterday I stitched out at one time 10 4x3 labels, and I did exactly what we were talking about. Because the frame is 500 by 350, so there's not necessarily, because I like to buy my stuff in the pre-cut sheets. I actually had a big roll, so I used I did use that method to make them. to make those ones. So it's something. She said that's how I made the back of my Kimberbell pillow. Back using scrap fabrics. Yep. Hey. And that works for things like that because in a Kimberbell design, you will have so many different elements. And so just to be able to pick up some of those pieces and use them, yeah. This is why we have our own little scrap bins. So as you begin to build your collection of fabric, as you begin to build your collection of either stabilizers and things like that, having you a bin where you can put those scraps in is very important. I have my little totes that I put them in, and they work really well. So yes, nothing is wasted. I stack mine on. Miss Patricia says I stack mine on top of each other as long as it covers my embroidery area. Yes, ma'am. And then Visionary Creation says, as a quilter, we use scrap to make scrappy quilts. Yes, ma'am. Look, and then the scrappy quilts, your log cabin quilts. Yes,
Yes.
it's pretty on the log cabin.
And you can stack your save your pieces of your heat solvey too.
Yes, you sure can. You sure can. Let's see. I have all my little. I thought I had my book here because I need one more small. Oh, here it is. I need one more small quilt block. Put my scissors back on. Good night, Miss Chrissy.
Good night, Miss Christie.
So yes, you can definitely do that. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I was going to say about stabilizers, but I do have a couple more videos on stabilizers. So if you are looking or new to it, I would say check out the stabilizer video. And then if you are on Pinterest and you have Pinterest TV, I did a video for Pinterest TV several years ago, just on stabilizers because stabilizer can have you in a chokehold, literally a chokehold. Hey, Miss Eve, welcome in. Hey,
Hey,
Jesse,
Miss
welcome
Eve.
in. So when you get frustrated, frustrated, the stabilizer is one of those things that can make or break your embroidery. Yes, ma'am. We both made the little boxes with the 3D printer. Yes, ma'am. Sure did. Okay, so look, you know what? Hold on. So I'm gonna back this out so you all can see how I'm removing this thread because I'm finna change my thread again. So I've already taken it off this thing. And so all I'm gonna do is the way I put it in, I'm just taking it, pulling it right back out like that. And then it comes out. So that's all I did. So that way I'm not getting all that lint into my machine. Yes, ma'am. The little boxes was made with the 3D machine. Um, and she can look. I think you have a new 3D machine, don't you, Miss Bedazzling? So you can definitely
Yes, ma'am.
make you one.
Or two, or three, or four.
Okay, or a dozen. They are super cute. Super cute. Yes. Okay, so again, just to kind of recap, I'm making quilts, labels. Miss Linda is embroidering on towels, And she's using towels that has a pal. Her towels have a pal on them, so she's using um, the topper. Hey, Jess, welcome in. Let's go back over here to our quilt labels. And so again, like I told you, I should be able to get 3 off in here. That would be. She said, just saw that Kimberbell has a new project launching on November the 10th. Yes, the cherries and the bow belt bag. Oh my God, that thing is so cute. I saw it. I saw it in person. It is super cute. Let me tell you, super duper cute.
Shon, let me show you why I like that heat away.
Okay, are you going to show the people when you about to do the heat away? Have you already ironed it?
Yeah, I already did.
Okay,
I didn't know,
okay.
but
So
yeah,
you could have
I
shown them
love the
how it
stuff.
works, but yeah, you want to show them what it looks like.
It leaves your project so nice.
Mm-hmm. And she used heat away, and it's done now. She's taking it off.
Yep, I just pull the outside out. I love it.
Now wait a minute. Was the little dog already in the towel?
Girl, yeah, that's why I said, let me tell you, it came like this.
Okay.
And when I saw it, I was like, wait a minute. I'm going to make those for Bentley. Girl, the dogs was
Okay.
already in there.
Okay. Look, you added the B. The B looked like it was right on there. Okay.
Yeah, and
That is cute.
I was like, wait a minute. Because I left some of his towels in Florida. And I'm like, okay,
Look, now
wait
you
a
gotta
minute.
replace them.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like,
That's
oh my
cute.
God, these are pet towels. Yep, there you go, Bentley. Boop, there it is. Merry
Mm-hmm.
Christmas.
Yes. So look, let me tell you, if you have never used Heat Away, if you have never tried it, try it. And I'm just telling you,
And
for
see,
things that you're using on a topper, you don't have to wet it.
that's
Yeah.
on the front of that towel. And then I just put his
Mm-hmm.
name on the back of that towel.
With the topper on there.
Yep.
So, Miss Linda, do you have any stickiness or stiffness
What do you mean?
on on the towel? So after you did the heat on it.
Miss Shon,
Mm-hmm.
let me just give you my opinion. When I
Okay.
first started, I was working with the wet. You know,
Mm-hmm.
the wet whatever. I don't like that. It leaves your thing look like it's been washed and you're trying to press, you know, trying to dry it and it was
Mm-hmm.
I don't have none of that. There's no funny feeling. There's no hard. There's none of that.
And
It just
how
comes
hot
out
was your
perfect for me.
iron? How hot was
Well,
your iron?
my arms stay on high.
Blast. Mm-hmm.
My heat press
Okay.
stay on,
400.
I can say,
Yes.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So
So how long did you how long so do you have another you done one
all
of
I
them,
did,
aren't you? This
yeah, I'm gonna do this one so I can show you. Miss Shawn,
okay.
all I did was go down, come back, go down, come back. That was it. It was gone.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I mean, the stuff is awesome.
Yep. Well, look, when I first tried it, All Stitch was having a sale. And
That's
I
why I
was
got stuff.
like, everybody and their uncle needs to understand this stuff
Mhm.
because it is amazing.
Yes, it is. You ain't never lied. And then when you told me about it years ago, I was like, yeah, because I told you I didn't like the way, even though them towels bought the other machine, but I didn't like the way the towels looked after they got wet, and then some people were saying, "Oh, put it in the dryer." Oh no, I don't want to do all that. I shouldn't have to do all that. I didn't like it, but honey, when you told me about that, I was like, "Oh, wait a minute."
Mm-hmm.
I said,
Well,
"Let
and
me
I think the
try
other
that."
thing, I think the other thing too with the heat away is it just leaves it looking so nice. Like literally, never had a
Mhm.
problem.
Yeah,
So
you
some
do.
say,
The thing I did learn about it is you want something between the iron and your project. I
yeah.
use just regular paper, and I lay it right on top, and I just take the iron back forth. It's gone when I come.
Hmm. Yeah, Shantae says she can't stand the wet and sticky.
Well, I don't like people's stuff to be getting all wet anyway,
So
and
it's
it makes
still
your
it should
image
work.
look different. Hmm.
Yes, ma'am. It will work for cuddle. The thing is making sure you have something in between it. You don't want to put it like I don't put it directly on my cuddle,
Hmm.
but I do use it with my
Yep.
cuddle.
Yep.
And let me tell you, Miss Patricia, this new cuddle that Shannon Fabric has out. You know what? I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek because like I said, I have to do an unboxing because they did send this to me to share with you all about their new fabrics that are coming. But let me tell y'all, this cuddle is called Quilter's Cuddle for one.
Mm.
Now that I thought was amazing. Number two, the new colors. Y'all gonna be like, what? I'm gonna give you a little sneak preview right from the box. And just so happens that they put my favorite color and a lot of y'all's favorite color in the same package. Look at that. This is the new Quilter's Cuddle
Mm.
by
Hello.
Shannon's Fabrics.
In the mail. Hmm.
Yes, they sent it to me. So they did send it to me. And I can't wait. So just stay tuned. There'll be more information coming. But
Hmm.
look how nice that is. Like it is very, very thin. But when I tell y'all it feels so nice. Like it feels amazing. It feels amazing. And so we're going to at some point on the channel have some training on using Cuddle and all of that because I've been working with the Shannon's Fabrics educators, and we'll be doing some stuff to um, teach about Cuddle, how to use it, how to quilt with it, how to make a handbag with it. Hello, a handbag? Yes, a handbag with it. So I'm excited about it.
Handbag. Okay. All right.
Yes, there's a bag. There's lots of bags you can make with Cuddle. And so the colors, like, look, the colors are coloring. I like it a lot. And then they got like the little polka dots. Just wait, just wait. I can't wait to show y'all. So this is these are fat quarters. So they have new fat quarters that are there. And it's by Shannon Fabrics. This one is called Meet Me in the Garden. But yes, more to come. More to come on that. She says that would be great colors for the Mondo bag. It would. But girl, you would need so much fabric. Ooh, that's a lot of fabric for the Mondo bag, honey. I don't know that I want to cuddle on the Mondo bag. This here would have to be something cute and dainty. Okay, so cuddle, Miss Keisha. Cuddle is like a very soft fabrics. Think of like baby blankets or even minky. So minky is also cuddle. So people call it minky. Um, Joanne's used to have it, and they had the dots on it, but super super soft. And Shannon's fabric is one of what I would consider one of the luxury lines in cuddle. But they also have several different brands of cuddle, and we'll talk about that too. Under Shannon Fabric. So you can get economical, you can get the Lux line, all of that. She says, I thought cuddle was a machine. No, ma'am, it's fabric.
Hello,
Hey, Miss
Evelyn.
Evelyn. Yes. They sound nice for my baby blankets. And it is. And so they even have little kits that you can use to make baby blankets as well. So they have a lot of that. Oh, Miss Linda, what that look like a stripe? Is that one? Is
That's
that a
one
towel
of the
too?
actually it's one of those tea towels or whatever. No, whatever. A DT
Mm-hmm.
special. I picked up a
Okay.
lot of these last year from DT.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, they come in all different whatever from DT. These are tea towels, flour sacks, whatever you want to, whatever.
Oh, Miss Keisha, it doesn't need more fabric than a quilt. What I'm saying is that's some expensive fabric to be putting it on a Mundo bag. I wouldn't do it.
Hmm.
I actually don't think I would like a. So if you think about a baby's blanket or the softest blanket you'll ever make, you'll make it out of cuddle. And I don't think I would put that on the Mundo bag type of a bag. I would put it on more of something like a going out kind of bag, something like that. Yeah, that color is pretty. I like the stripes in that, Miss Linda.
Yeah, I'm using the Christmas my Christmas thread on that.
Oh, okay, more of the colors. Oh, your Christmas thread is that the variegated thread?
Yes, ma'am. That's what. Yes, ma'am.
That variegated thread is beautiful. So, guys, if you
Okay,
have
like an
not,
evening clutch.
yes, yes, if you have not seen variegated thread, what Miss Linda's about to show you with her variegated thread is gorgeous. Like, is that the red one, the Christmas one?
That's the Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah. So that Christmas variegated thread is so nice. If you want to add a touch of flair or something like that to your embroidery, then
So you
that
would
would be
make a
one of those
purse with
things.
cuddle fabric.
A cute one, just a little one, something I was going to carry like out after 5ish, something like that.
Hi, Jess.
So, Jess, we're making two different things. So, I'm making quilt labels, and these labels will be sewn in a corner on the edge of a quilt.
Hmm.
Miss Linda is embroidering on towels.
For my grandpa.
Yes, I know. Yes, for Bentley. Bentley is getting his own personalized towels. But that's good though, because you know when people come to your house and they see it, be like, "Oh, this is a nice towel." Like, leave it alone. That's for Bentley.
Yeah.
His name is
Yeah.
on it.
Hmm. And Keisha Elliott.
Yes, 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 yes. So yes, anybody else? So anybody working on it, like craft shows or getting ready for any of those type things? I'm waiting for my okay because I'm supposed to be. I applied to be. You have to apply to be in the one craft show that I actually was gonna do last year, and so I applied. Now I'm waiting for the okay. We'll see if that's the
Yes.
once it hits. Then I'll be doing some cool little cute towels and things like that, adding some more stuff to them. And then also working on my earring game because my earrings sell pretty quickly. It does like a candy cane, doesn't it?
Candy stripes. Hmm.
Uh huh. That's cute. That is cute. So I think I'm going my next. So I have four little blocks. My next one is going to be this one. Um, and I think I'm just going to use red, green, and maybe a candy stripe in the middle, something like that.
Oh, Miss Jessie says she has 7 craft shows for the next 7 weeks. Go ahead on, girl. You're gonna be busy.
Yes, she is. Good luck, honey.
Hmm.
She
Yeah,
says, I'm
you're gonna be
still not
busy.
throwing on paper blocks, Miss Shon. Okay, girl. Let me tell you, I like them. I like the paper piecing. It's been going okay for me because I can't wait. I'm getting my practice on because I want to do me a Judy Nehemiah.
What?
This so Miss Judy Nehemiah, I want to do one of hers, and they are beautiful. When I tell you breathtaking books, they are beautiful. And so I want to do one
I
of
feel
hers.
like it will be wasting paper as well. I was looking at a ruler with different shapes. Okay.
Okay. It's just what it is it's perfect for precision. So that's where this particular technique comes into play. Is if you feel like you may be having issues um and you want to make sure that everything is precise, paper piecing helps with that, and it does make it pretty precise. And then little doing what happened.
Bedazzle say so along, teach, teach.
Yes. So, yes, it's one of those things. And so the funny thing and the good thing about this is I'm actually going to use these blocks. They'll be used on a panel. So I'm putting these around the panel. And so, like I showed earlier, the blocks, they look amazing. Like I love it. Just making sure, my iron is hot, but just making sure that I have it all in the right spot and everything is there. All right, let's change threads one more time and then we're done. I'll be done with my okay, with these labels. I like the panel idea. Yes, ma'am, Miss Evelyn. So, with a panel, couple things is true. So you can have a panel as big or as small as you like, and then you get to decide what you put around it. So whether you buy a panel and you just use strips, which you use two and a half inch strips, or you buy a panel and you mix it in. You use strips, you use a couple of blocks. It's up to you. The panel gives you the opportunity to determine. Miss Linda, what was your favorite thing about doing panels? Because I know we've done a lot of panels actually.
um, well, I tell you what. To me, it makes your time. Depends on what all you're doing, but it shortens your time on making
The whole thing.
quilt. Yeah.
It does.
Okay, Visionary says, I am making a Martin Luther King Jr. quilt for the city to display on Martin Luther King Day, January 2026, and the 40th anniversary quilt for my genealogy organization, California African American Genealogical Society.
Ooh,
That's what Miss Visionary is doing. Um,
nice.
Kelly, Lord Jesus. Keisha Elliott says, so if you have the cutting machine, those aren't a good for precision. Or are you meaning not veering off while you are sewing seams?
That's it's probably more of the latter, Miss Keisha, because even with the AccuQuilt, like I love my cuts with the AccuQuilt. When I'm sewing and I have my pieces from my AccuQuilt, I just make sure that I have my guide so that I'm getting my true 1/4 inch seams. What the paper piecing does do is it helps you make sure that you have your 1/4 inch seams, but you're also, if you think about it, it's quilting by numbers is basically what you can say it is, because you're following the numbers and you're sewing straight on the line, so you're literally just quilting by number and sewing on the line. Now I get it where you say you're wasting paper, because I get that, but the paper that I'm using is all recyclable. Can definitely reuse it. And I really do. Um, I think I found a new little love for this stuff. Just have to make sure that one, you're using the right side of the fabric, because when you have fabric like this stuff, right sides together. You just got to make sure you're using the right side of the fabric, because some of these fabrics will have you questioning whether or not you're using the right side of the fabric when you do right sides together. And there are, like, I have some software where I can actually make my own triangles and all that kind of stuff. It's called triangulation. And so I get to pick what I'm gonna make and all that kind of stuff. And I like that too. I want to make at least one more. Look, get my last one. I just need to forward these. Get my last one done before we get off of here tonight. So at least you'll be able to see one more block. Because I made quite a few blocks and I love these blocks. They just been coming together.
All right, let me get another piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm ready to heat away. I
Okay,
hope
so you
y'all
gonna
can
show
see
the.
this.
Do you want me to hold on? Where you gonna be? You want me to
Yeah,
put
I'm
you?
right here, but I'm trying to see if I can get the heat away.
I'll get a little closer.
Yeah, so here's the image, you guys. As you can see, the heat away is, oh God, it's in there.
It's
Okay.
off inside the little butterfly.
Yep. This is all I do. Mhm.
And you pulled off the other side, the stuff that was on it around it. You pulled that
Yep,
off
I took all the outside out.
because it just tears away.
Yep, this is all I do. I check it. I always put something on it that actually is already gone. And see, it's gone.
Just as clean.
Yep, it's gone.
See, I love that. The heat away. It's called heat away. Some people call it heat and gone. Again, on my in my Amazon store, I have the OSD version of it, and that's
Miss
on the
Keisha,
link.
yes,
What she
ma'am.
said.
Miss Keisha, yes, ma'am. I do a lot of that. I do a lot of um, music in my head, and yes, I do. Yes, I do a lot. I do a lot of rocking, even in my sleep. So yes, yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm almost done. I'm almost done here. I made a boo boo.
Okay.
So now I had to pull out my handy dandy seam ripper.
Mhm.
All right, guys, what y'all think the word of the day should be today?
Uh oh. Either way, he be gone. He be gone.
Just that heat be gone, Miss Linda.
Yes, ma'am. He be gone. I don't know.
I like heat be gone. I do like that. That's not a bad one. Cause we like our heat away. Heat be gone. And again, you can find some of it at All Stitch.
Hmm.
They sell it.
Okay, Miss Shawn's gone. Yeah, the heat is on. You about to tell our age here in a minute.
Wait a minute, what happened?
I don't know. You was gone, sweetie.
I saw that. I don't know what happened. I was still on over here though. Not sure.
Yeah,
Not
the heat
sure
is
what
on.
happened.
Yeah, but that's it to the heat away. I call it heat away. But that's it to it. I mean, I love it. You put that heat to it, and long as you go ahead and take everything from the outside, you ain't got you got to go through and pick out the middle and all. You ain't got to do none of that. Just put that heat to it, and
Mm-mm.
it's it.
Yes.
Yep, bring the heat. That's right, Miss Spilling the diversity.
What she say?
Bring the heat.
Oh. Yep.
I
I
ain't been
like
on
it.
old
I
four
like
by
it a
four
lot.
in a while. I got a 4x4, a 5x7. I ain't been on the 4x4 in a while. I like it because it's a sewing machine and embroidery machine. So you know when you're traveling, hey,
Mm-hmm. Then you can
yes,
take it
ma'am,
with you.
thank you.
It's small
Yep,
enough to switch it out. Now, do
yep.
you have on that machine? That's the one you have a what's the thing called? The thing where you can adjust your size
I
if you
actually,
want it.
I actually have, I have both of them, Miss Sean.
Okay.
Um, you're talking about the repositional hoops. I have it for the four by
Yes, ma'am.
four and the 5x7.
Okay.
I have it on both of them, and we're gonna do that one night. I'm gonna show you how that works.
The
You could do the
reposition of
front of,
hoop.
yes, ma'am. You could do a front of a t-shirt with that.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yep.
Yeah, reposition of hoop for those people who have smaller
Hmm.
machines. The reposition of hoop gives you ability to
Hmm.
do a larger space.
Yep.
So you're able to do a larger space with the repositional hoop, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Bentley gonna have him some new towels.
Yes, Jess. Oh, Jess, no. Yes. I love it, Jess. Best thing ever before I got the big boy. Best thing ever. That repositional hoop is the best thing ever.
All right, I'm almost done with my little block, and then I'll show y'all this one. Because at the beginning, if you missed the beginning, I showed all the blocks at the beginning that I had done worked on so far since we last met. Now let me iron it down.
See, the
I
funny
can
thing
take
about,
my little paper off. Now
you
here's
know,
this one.
mhm. Okay. I thought you said you was going to use red and green. Okay. Well, that's
I
nice then.
did. That's red and green.
Oh,
I was
I'm
just
sorry.
thinking
That's lime green, but okay. Okay. I hear you.
it's more like the Grinch green.
Lime green.
Mm-hmm.
That came out nice. And once you
Let's see
get
how
it, once you get the pip piece, you know you work through it faster. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Once you get
Yep.
the hang of it.
Yeah, it's one of those things that it just you pull it off, the paper comes off really good. Then of course I want it flat, so I just iron it. Then now I have my four little anchor corners. So I got 1, 2, my little candy canes, 3, and the fourth one here.
That's gonna be cute.
So
Will you
those are
be
my
working
four
on?
little ones.
Will you be working on that on live anytime soon?
Possibly what I need to do now is I need to lay off what I need to do is lay it all out, put it on my design wall, see what I have, and then see where I want to go from there. Because I already have several big blocks, and so I just need to lay them out now and see how they're going to go around the panel. And I'm going to use these as little anchors. So in each corner, there's going to be one of these little blocks as a little anchor.
Okay.
Um, but with these black Santa quilts, none of the black Santa quilts look alike. They're all different. Oh, let me show y'all. I finished my thing. Miss Linda, you want to show everybody your the last one?
hmm I was over there pressing the girl, trying to. Girl, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna
What's
come by
that?
here for Christmas and see this laying out there for Christmas. I'm gonna say, "Oh yeah, go ahead." You know, I don't like to hang on to stuff. I'm like, "Okay, go
Uh
ahead." I'm yeah, that. But that is
huh.
just the butterflies I was just doing to show y'all the heat
Oh,
way,
he.
heat gone or whatever. Heat away is what I know it to be. What you want me to
Mm-hmm.
show, Miss Shon?
Oh,
That
the
is
one
cute.
you just finished.
Oh, guess what? You didn't realize. Look at the
What?
Christmas thread. The
Oh, that's
Christmas
right. The
thread.
variegated thread. Yes.
Mhm.
Look how pretty that came out. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's really
so
nice. Mm,
So when you're looking at variegated thread, guys, they will tell you a number. And that number is every time the colors are going to
thank
repeat. So you'll
you. Mhm.
know how many stitches it takes for the colors to repeat. And so most of the manufacturers will tell you that, hey, this is a variegated thread at 100. That means 100, every 100 stitches, the color changes. So that's one of those things when you're using variegated thread. Now,
That's what's called. That's cute.
these are my quilt labels.
Hmm That's cute, Miss Shawn.
And what it says is made with a lot of love and a little bit of swearing.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, next.
Yes, yes. So yes, if you have variegated thread, you should try it because it comes out so pretty. It's one of those things. Thank you, thank you. Are you going to? So all I'm going to do, Miss Keisha, is once I cut them, I'll just sew it into the corner. So I'll take my machine, grab one of the corners, and stitch it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all I will do. Um,
And Miss Shawn,
but
this
yeah.
thread is actually called candy cane.
Oh, is it? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but I like it.
Yeah. Yes, it's so nice. So nice. Well, I like my labels. Well, guys, I think that's all for tonight. We talked about stabilizers. I even got an extra block done. I got 3 labels completed. Now, see, let me tell y'all something. I'm not going to cut this out right now because I need this whole paper. I mean, whole paper, whole thing. I'm going to add some more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not done. I'm gonna go ahead and add some more. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna modify the label and add somewhere in here by Shon or something like that. We're gonna add a little something so that you know it was by me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yes, so this here might be one corner, and then I put the label with my name on it on another corner, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, but to one of the ladies' points earlier, yeah, we're not gonna waste this. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
finish this out. It's gonna be full of labels when it's done. Yes. So yes, now we have the hype. That thank you, Miss Joy. So there
Mm-hmm.
is a thing called hype, and each week, I don't know when it restarts, but each week, everyone gets 3. I think it's 3 times that they can actually hype a video, but it's after the video is over. So
Mm-hmm.
once we end the live tonight, if you come back and if you're looking at it on the replay and you're on your phone, look at it and see if you see a hype button. If you see the hype button, you can press that hype button. But it's after the video is done. So yes. All right, Miss Linda, anything else for the people? Hey, anything you made that you're selling? I know you're selling. Did you show everybody? Want to show the people again the little boxes that you're selling? You have on your
Oh,
website right
yeah,
now.
yeah. I think I put them up. I got packages. Yeah. The little tiny tote. Um, I also got the I didn't add it to my website yet. Um, the thread cutter. Believe it or
Mm-hmm.
not, that's a thread cutter. Um, yes, it's gonna be on the website in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll add it to the website in the morning. That's a thread cutter.
Okay, that's
Um,
cute.
yeah.
So now,
Um,
now let me ask you a question. It's a thread cutter, but you're
25.
not shipping it. You're not shipping it with the blade, are
The
you?
blade. No,
They have to
ma'am. That's
put their
the
own
safety.
blade in there.
Yep. That's the safety hazard. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Hmm. Yep.
Yep.
But other than that, thank you,
Yes,
everyone,
ma'am.
for coming and spending
So if
time with
you're
us. I
looking for
appreciate
Miss
you.
Linda's website, it is
Oh,
it's on the channel. So if you go to the channel website links, it's crafting cousins and more.com. You gonna drop it in there, Miss Linda?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. But it's on the channel with all the website links. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, there it is. So craftingcousinsandmore.com. So check it out, guys. She has a lot of stuff out there. If you are a sublimator, Miss Linda, you still have some blanks out there?
They on my website. I'm probably about to box it all up. But yes,
And oh, so it was another thing. So for your tiny totes, you had in the drop. They got to check the drop down list box, right? Because you're selling them in.
Three,
What, three,
six,
six, nine?
nines. I might add 12 tomorrow.
Okay.
But it's three, six,
Okay.
nine right now, Miss Sean.
Okay. Yep. And then the thread cutter. So if you don't know what the thread cutter is used for, that thread cutter is when if you are chain stitching pieces, and if you need to, you got, if, when you're chain stitching, you're just sewing straight through, and so you'll have that little bitty piece of thread, and you can literally just cut, and it helps to cut your thread pretty quickly. Thank you, Miss Jenny. Yes, yes, yes. All right, guys. I think that's all. Our little friend, the lovely little dog, I think she went downstairs because she's
Yeah,
not
she
up
said
here
she ain't got
anymore.
time for you. You ain't give her no snack. That's what it
I
is.
know.
You didn't give her a
Probably.
snack before we
Probably.
started. That's why she had an attitude. You see how she had her head up like this? That's
I
attitude.
know. Oh, you know what? Let me go back. Did anybody say what the word of the day should be? What we say?
I said, he be gone.
Oh, heat be gone. Okay. Okay. We'll use heat be gone. All right. All right. Well, everybody have a great day. If you haven't, a great week rather. If you haven't already, thank you, Miss Joy. Please hit the thumbs up button. If you missed the beginning of the show, Miss Joy, we phoned Miss Joy and had a quick conversation with Miss Joy. So please go back to the front of the video, hit replay, and you'll get to hear from Miss Joy. She talked to us. She's feeling better. So check that out. It's at the beginning. If you missed it. All right, guys, ladies, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us again. Those of you in the bushes, thank you for hanging out in
Thank
the bushes.
you.
But while you in the bushes and while you out there, hit the thumbs up. Come on, hit the thumbs up. Hit the
Yep.
thumbs up.
Yeah.
All right. And don't forget to hype us up after you hit the thumbs up later. What she say? Did you talk about the upcoming? I did not.
Next week.
So that's the one. That's the members. So for members, we have a sew along. I have not. So I'll go live in the member group to talk about that one. But yeah. So yes, yes, yes. If you haven't gotten your email, check your junk because you should have an email from for the members only sew along. So yes, check your junk mail and make sure because I sent out inside of the invite is all the details for the sew along, everything you need and all that good stuff. All right. Well, you all have a great. Wait, well, Miss Linda go. Y'all, she just be leaving me. Y'all see this? Where she go? I know she can hear me. She done ran away. Jesus, what you find, Miss Linda? You got something in your head? What you
Girl,
find while you ran away?
I was trying to go in there and sneak me a drink out the refrigerator, but you caught me. I'm trying to get to that refrigerator,
Yes,
baby. Talking about
indeed.
somebody thirsty. I'm thirsty and
Oh my
hungry.
goodness. Oh gosh, me too. Cause we haven't eaten dinner yet. So look, I'm ready for me some soup. I'm gonna get me some soup. All right, guys. Y'all have a
Thank
great
you,
rest of
Tia.
the week. And if you haven't joined us in our Facebook group, make sure you do. Because we have a Facebook group. It is a popping group. Please feel free to post your things that you're making and doing. We love seeing what you're doing and what you're working on. And we will be having um 2026 information coming up so that way we can kind of talk about that and plan for next year and get everybody involved. So if you haven't had an opportunity to join one of our sew alongs, you can. And if you are a member, you know we have the sew along coming up on 11/10. So please make sure you register for that. Registration for that will probably close here Tuesday. So that way you still have some time to get your stuff in. I mean, get all the stuff you need for this one. This should be pretty quick and easy. And the so long. Oh, here she go. Here go your friend, Miss Linda. See, when I called you, she was like, "What? Are you talking to my buddy?" Say, "Hey, y'all.
Hey,
Hey."
honey. Girl, look how she holding her head up. She let you know you didn't give her that snack before we started. It's okay, honey. I got your back. I got your back, girl. I'm trying to get you that snack. That snack. You want that snack.
Yes. Jess, thank you for becoming a member.
Thank you.
Yes. Say thank you, Jess. All right, guys. Well, y'all have a great week. We will be talking to you later. If not now, definitely in the Facebook group. And we'll probably go live sometime this week, possibly.
Yep,
All
that's
right.
it. Thank you all.
Okay.
Everybody,
Yeah.
welcome to the
Yes, Jess. You two be
well, I ain't
doing the
still in
most.
the
You
family
two
'cause
be
you're already
doing
in
the
the family.
most.
But yeah, I would say welcome to the family. You've
Yes.
already been in the family, but thank you.
Yes. All right. See y'all later. Say
Thank you.
bye.
Have a good night, everyone.
Sunday fun day, oh so bright, stitching dreams in morning light, sewing fabric all day long. Thank you, watch us sing along. Great times here under the sun, threads and needles having fun. Live or replay doesn't fade. Appreciate this bond we've made. Thank you all for tuning in. On this Sunday, let's begin. Laughs and stitches hand in hand. Join us, part of this grand band. Patchwork quilts and memories, crafting moments with such ease. Week ahead, let's keep the glow. All together, let love show. From every corner, near and far, join our circle, be a star. Grateful hearts and threaded ties, in our hands the future lies. Thank you all for tuning in. On this Sunday, let's begin. Laughs and stitches hand in hand. Join us, part of this grand band. Patchwork quilts and memories, crafting moments with such ease. Week ahead, let's keep the glow. All together, let love show. From every corner, near and far, join our circle, be a star. Grateful hearts and threaded ties.